Shalom, family. It's good to see everyone here today. We're going to talk about there's been a lot of events, y'all. A lot more than you can even imagine. And the eclipse is still not here yet. We still got 2 more days. Today, Sunday, and then Monday is the big day. It's the big day. And I hope you're all ready. I know I am. I'm ready. And I hope that if you are in a location that is overcast or there's a storm going on, you can always come here to watch the eclipse. I will be showing everything in its entirety. And we've been having aftershocks, y'all. And I've been feeling a few of them as they occur. In fact, I think we're having one right now. But we've been having aftershocks, y'all. And it's been several since we had the earthquake. So let's talk about the storms. We've been having some pretty major storms over the past few days. And on top of all of that, it's been thunder, lightning, and even today, it's a lot of wind. We've been having a lot of wind. And it's incredible, but the Statue of Liberty was hit by lightning, ladies and gentlemen, and the torch was hit. Now, let's talk about all of the things that have occurred just in the past week or so. Okay, so last week we had the Francis Scott Key Bridge destroyed by a barge. Do you know the Republicans are saying they don't want that thing rebuilt? They're actually fighting over this thing in Congress, and they're saying they don't want to rebuild it, just to let it go. Yesterday, we had the earthquake in the Northeast, a 4.8 magnitude earthquake, right? We had that, and we're still having the aftershocks. We had the announcement just a few days ago that CERN is going to turn everything back on during the eclipse, right? We witnessed the fall of all people, Candace Owens. I'm finding out that she got fired even from Turning Point USA. She's been fired. And PragerU, do you know they let her go too? And the Daily Wire was the last place that she was at, and she got fired from Kansas, been fired from everywhere. but you notice they were low key about the other ones. But it was more out in the open with the Daily Wire. But I found out she got fired from everywhere. So anyway, we heard about the 3 rockets that are going to be launched during the eclipse. They're gonna launch 1 rocket towards the eclipse in the beginning, and then during totality and after the eclipse is over. So there's gonna be 3 rockets fired at the eclipse. So we know about that. We heard about just some of this stuff. We heard about the ruling that a judge made that said the illegals are allowed to have guns. The illegals are allowed to have guns. They have Second Amendment rights in a country they're not from, but they do. We just got past a nor'easter that hit a big chunk of the country. Heavy rain, snow, wind, terrible. That's why that lightning hit the Statue of Liberty. That was during the nor'easter that we just got out of. All right. I'm not even done yet. We heard about the cancer in the royal family, Kate Middleton. We already knew about King Charles, but Kate Middleton, we heard about her having, you might as well say the US royal family has fallen. They're not coming back from this at all. Putin announced that he opened up his vaults and showed us images of a black Jesus and saints. Jesus and the saints were black. So that happened, right? I mean, this is all stuff leading up to, we haven't even gotten to the eclipse yet. All right. And then we had the Pope, for the first time, skip completely over Palm Sunday and just did regular mass. He didn't even acknowledge Palm Sunday, which is absolutely unheard of. But he did. We know about the Haitians and all the turmoil and them fleeing over here to America. We heard about that. We heard about the Tyson replacing all of their American workers, and they brought in all of those illegal immigrants to replace them. We heard about the sacrifice of the red heifer. Y'all heard about that too, the sacrifice of the red heifer. That is something that's been out there for the last few days. And there was something else. The nor'easter, Haiti. Oh, the Congressional Black Caucus, which I did yesterday, has come up with what they call a Black agenda. And, I went over that yesterday. It's nothing but a bunch of programs, y'all. That's all. That's all it is. It's a bunch of programs. So the Most High is busy. And y'all remember, there's going to be trillions of cicadas coming out of the ground. Some of them are already out the ground, but they are estimating trillions coming out of the ground. And remember, there's 2 broods, brood 1 and brood 2. So you got a 17-year cicada and a 13-year cicada coming out of the ground at the same time, which is absolutely unheard of. Usually you have 1 breed coming up, but not 2 coming out together. And remember, I told y'all the last time this occurred was in 1803, and Thomas Jefferson was the president. And they said a big bulk of them are going to be coming out of the ground during the eclipse. There's going to be a lot of them coming out at that moment. So I have not seen any yet. But where I am, we are supposed to see them and hear them. But y'all, they said it's going to be loud. loud because it's so many of them coming up at once. And they're going to be plenty hungry. So they're going to be stripping down some trees and shrubberies out here. People may look at their trees and wonder what happened, but yeah, they're going to be eating everything. They come with a big appetite, y'all. They come with a big appetite. All right. So let's get into this story. All right. So lightning strikes the Statue of Liberty. And this was during the last storm. And we did have, and I remember the thunder and lightning. I remember sitting and hearing the thunder and lightning outside. So I know exactly when this happened. So although the forecast look a lot better now, technically there still may be a few storms, and I was looking out this morning and there's a lot of gray clouds up in the sky. There's a lot. So they said in New York, the governor made an announcement saying there is a long duration storm system that's still lingering up there, and it started earlier this week. So social media immediately filled with people showing pictures of the rain, flooded areas, flooded subways, power outages. So people were taking a lot of photos. And then all of a sudden, this photo of the Statue of Liberty appeared, and it knocked a lot of people off their feet to see that the torch of the Statue of Liberty was struck by lightning. The torch was struck. And a picture was taken by a photographer by the name of Dan Martlin at the time it happened. And of course, he posted it up on Instagram. So it was a bolt of lightning that made a direct hit on Lady Liberty's torch. Maitland said he was able to catch the image from a bunch of different perspectives and seen in a carousel of photos. Liberty got struck, y'all. Liberty got struck. And just think, we saw the downfall of the Star Spangled Banner author, the bridge that was now, I don't know how the hell they named a bridge after that monster, but they did. So this is a person that, how some people go out and they're tracking storms and taking pictures. Well, that's what this guy does. He usually track weather and he goes out and takes all of these pictures. And that's why he was out there in the first place. Um, I've had times when I have been out for 8 hours and got nothing during a storm. Today, it was only an hour. The storm passed pretty quickly, and the app showed that there were no more cells coming my way. But he was still able to snap that picture of the Statue of Liberty getting hit with lightning. Now, isn't it something? It just seems like we are getting the signs and wonders that are spoken about in the Bible. And we are getting the signs and wonders, y'all. When you really think about it, it's just like the Most High said. We are to look for the signs and wonders, right? And we have been getting the signs and wonders every single day. Every day. We are getting something every single day. And that is what's amazing to me. Every day. And it's just like it is written. Look for the signs and wonders in the heavens. And that's where this lightning comes from, right? It comes from the heavens. It's just as written, just like it said. And I notice, the closer we get to the eclipse, the more We are seeing these things, and it is just too obvious that this is really the end of America. It is. We are just seeing too many signs. We are seeing way too many signs. Mhm. And it's not even all we know the eclipse is a huge event, and I know I said this yesterday. The path of the eclipse is 100 miles wide from Texas all the way up to Maine, 100 miles wide. And they're saying that there's a storm that will actually follow the eclipse. I mean, how crazy is that? But all parts of the country will not be bad. I was looking at it was the Weather Channel. They've been posting a lot of what the conditions are going to be like. And most of the country should be able to see this eclipse from what I'm seeing. They did say like parts of the southeast, they're expecting cloud covering, so it might be difficult for them. And some parts like around Texas, they're expecting some storm conditions there, but most of the country should be fine. The vast majority of it should be, where you can see what's going on in the heavens. So, but if it's not clear enough for you, you can always come over here. I will be live streaming it from start to finish. So you're more than what is this? Oh, go away. You're more than welcome to come over here and watch it. Being the conditions may not be so great for you, you can always come here. Mhm. Look, we're looking at all the events that happen leading up to the eclipse. Wait until you see what happens after the eclipse. I think we have not even seen the worst part yet, y'all. I don't believe we have. I think after this eclipse pass, that's when we're gonna see the real stuff happen, for real. Mhm. So, I'm not gonna keep you long. I did just post not long ago the Bible study at 4 o'clock today, so those of you that are here, if you're able to be there, please be there. If not, be on the lookout for my videos as I put them out. And you know what, y'all? Stay prayed up. Seriously, stay prayed up because we are in some of the most powerful times. This is powerful what we're looking at. And we're in judgment time, not of our judgment, but the Gentiles' judgment. And it's going to be a sight to see, being that they get double. So it is going to be one hell of a sight to see. So definitely stay prayed up. And y'all be on the lookout for my videos that will be coming out later on today. And may the Most High be with you in these final days that we're in. Shalom, family.